Good morning, kids. It's Leanne, and I'm here to tell you a Bible story about a Bible character named Elisha. Elisha was a prophet of God, and he told the people how to love God and what God wanted from them, and he worked miracles, just like his teacher Elijah had done. Elisha one day met a woman. She was very sad. Do you know why she was sad? Because there was a very mean man who said to her, "Pay me back the money that you owe me, or I'm going to come to your house, I'm going to steal your children, and I'm going to make them slaves." That is a very mean man, and that woman knew that he meant it. She was scared. She was so scared that that man would come to her house and steal her children and make them slaves. And so when she met Elisha, she said, "Do you think God could help me?" And Elisha said, "What's the problem?" So she told him her story. "I don't have enough money to pay this man, and all I have is oil to sell, but I have a problem. I only have a little bit of oil." So she had her jar of oil, and the only oil that it had in it was this much. Now that isn't enough. She could sell this jar of oil, but she would only get like $1, and she needed at least $10 to pay the guy back. So Elisha said, "Let's trust God. Get a bunch of jars and use this oil and pour it into the other jars." And she said, "I don't have any. I only had that much oil." But Elisha said, "Trust God," and she did. So she got her jars and she poured the first jar. And then she said, "That's all the oil I had. What do I put in the other 9 jars?" And Elisha said, "Try it again." She poured it again. She filled the second jar. She filled the third jar. She filled the fourth jar. It was a miracle. God was making that oil last. She filled the fifth jar, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, the ninth, the 10th. It was a miracle that God had done. 11, 12, 13. She had as much oil as she needed. She filled all the jars. She sold the oil, and she gave the mean man all of the money that she owed him. And he did not come, and he did not take her children. God worked a miracle. And Elisha was the one that helped this woman understand that God is a God of miracles. I don't know if you have a place in your life where you need a miracle, but if you ever do, remember, God is a God of miracles. Ask God to send you a miracle, and maybe you'll be like the woman who didn't have any oil. God can do miracles. Don't forget that. I'll see you another time, and I'll tell you another story. I can't wait. Bye.